Miami, city of sun, city of beautiful people, city of dreams, and only 3,000 miles from where tonight's subject was born. Tonight we pay tribute to actor, mime and animal impersonator, Garry Stewart. Sunrise over beautiful North Island, New Zealand, only 12,000 miles from where Garry was born. Garry was born Gareth de Bourneville Stewart in 1905 in Paris. He was born into a family of prolific entertainers. Gareth's great-uncle Louis had been a children's entertainer in France. Unfortunately, the grand finale of the act was misinterpreted by both the audience and the local law enforcement authorities. The family had to flee. They left France and arrived in Shawlands, the artistic quarter of Glasgow. By now, Garry had long hair, and his uncle Louis suggested Garry run the company. Les Ballets de Bain was always being mispronounced by the people of Glasgow, owing to the fact they were thick as shit. So, Garry changed the name to Baldy Bane. One of the first British actors they employed remembers working with Garry.
It's plain, it's dirty, it's hammy, it's stagey. I don't want a part of it.
Garry was devastated and soon sought refuge in mind-altering drugs. Then, while taking part in a Chris de Bourne look-alike competition, Garry decided to resurrect the old family tradition of animal entertainment. But the laws in Scotland were not as liberal as the laws in Paris, and once again the authorities intervened. Unbeaten, unshakable, Garry improvised, and soon the famous Spanking the Monkey act was born. But soon it wasn't enough for Garry to simply spank the animal. His natural talent for method acting meant Garry had to be the animal. In 1963, Baldy Bane presented their groundbreaking production of A Man for All Seasons, in which Garry played Sir Thomas More as a frog. The audience were startled by groundbreaking special effects, the likes of which would not be seen again until the arrival of films such as Star Wars. Unfortunately, the tour closed after complaints of indecency and self-abuse on stage. Success followed success as Garry built upon Baldy Bane's unique approach to productions such as Blithe Spirit,
I can make pancakes too, but my healing no goodie.
Platoon,
We all know why we are here. We're hedgehogs that show no fear. We drink hard and we are tough. We don't turn up when the going gets rough. You own a hog that you can trust. Eat the bacon just because. Captain Hector Spike of the SSS.
and Titus Andronicus.
Let's put a boy in a man's body. You have, basically, conquered the great human dilemma. We all want to be big, and yet we all want to be young. And you are both, always. This comes from the heart of a woman who had the indescribable pleasure of working with a man who also let her find the child
High
inside
praise
herself.
indeed, but Elizabeth Perkins would later deny all knowledge of Garry Stewart. Satisfied he had fulfilled his potential for portraying animals, Garry turned to his main love. Having studied in Paris, he was an expert in mime. Although Baldy Bain's radical production of Macbeth received great critical acclaim, Garry's co-star was unhappy of the roles he was being offered within the company.
Sissies, neurotic, gay, effeminate, afraid of women, having nervous breakdowns, everything. They were always absolutely fallible, especially where women were concerned.
Garry was devastated to the point of letting his hair grow long again.